Well, it's time for another episode of Old Grayhead, Old Man Working in the Shed. Today we're not working in the shed, we're working out in one of my side tents, portable garages. We're trying to get the 1970 CJ750, my Chinese BMW clone with the sidecar running. Was over there kicking it over a little while ago. Gas started pouring out of one of the carburetors. I need to pull it apart and just make sure it's clean, nothing's wrong with it. I figured I'd bring you all along for the ride. It's been a really long time since I made a video, so here we go. So we're starting off. Let me adjust you here real quick. See if I can get this in here. Whoa, watch out. It's going to be real difficult. I'm not sure how much of this y'all can see. Anyway, this is the carburetor. It is an eBay knockoff, or it could be an actual Kian, but I believe it's probably an eBay knockoff. They're relatively cheap. And I picked it up a few years back when I had to replace them. The stock ones were acting a little funny. Got them in, put them on. It ran okay with these. I still always had a little bit of problems with them. But I'm going to pull it apart. Float was sticking down. It's pouring gas out of the overflow. So let's see what we got. And for those of y'all who are going, oh, how'd you get that off the motorcycle? Here, I'll show you on the next one if you need me to do that. Essentially, it screws into the head here through a rubber manifold with a hose clamp over it. You unscrew the hose clamp. You unscrew the top with the slide and the needle in it. Pull it out and pull the carburetor loose. Of course, pop off the fuel line, wherever the fuel line's over here with the choke. Anyhow, pull the bowl off. I know you can't see, I'm doing this screw here. It's only got 2 screws in the bottom. I'm trying to pull them all the way out. And do the other side. I need a better bipod to do this, don't I? I could set it up and I could actually see everything I was doing. I'll tell you what. Let's see. Zoom this in. Can we zoom it out? Can't zoom anything for some reason. Camera's acting a little funny on me. Don't know why. Anyway, get the screw out. Pop the bottom off. Still got a little fluid in it. Let's get rid of that. Okay. And we can see all the stuff in the bottom. I am going to go get another bipod so I can put y'all up over my shoulder so I don't have to constantly be worrying about whether you're in frame or not. Okay, be back in a second. Okay, we should be back. Almost. Let's get you a little bit better framed up here. Hang on. Yeah, okay, that should work. See if I can get a remote to work the zoom. Oh, I think my battery's dead. Alright, anyhow. Here you have the carburetor. Floats that's sticking back here on the needle. Main jet, idle jet. I've seen these before, hopefully. Anyhow, while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses back on before I blind myself. It's got some corrosion on the carburetor. Can't get y'all down here close enough to see it. There we go. Maybe you can see a little bit here around the edges. But have to do something with that. Uh-oh. That's not good. I think these pins are kind of seized up in there. There we go. Tap on them a little bit. That apparently doesn't want to come. Still see it? Okay, good. Well, we're going to go ahead and, while we're sitting there thinking about it, I'm going to pull this jet out, main jet, see how clogged the pit is, if at all. It's got a hole through it. I don't know how well you can actually see it. I can't see the screen, see what you're looking at, but it's not too clogged up. Excuse me. That's probably not good on somebody's ears. I will go back and do that. As I was saying, it's a little clogged, but nothing terrible. Just run something through it and clean it out in a little while. Just spray it out. And unfortunately, I'm out of carb cleaner, so I'm going to have to use brake cleaner to clean carburetors. Aha! Now, this is the idle jet right here. Goes into the base of the carburetor right here. And what it's doing, it feeds the fuel while it's idling. Anyhow, it is completely clogged up. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. It's completely clogged up. This is definitely going to need some work. We got that. Everything else looks okay except for this float, which I need to get out of here. And for that, I think I'm going to need some other tools. I'll tell you, it's like it's peened in there. They usually just slide in and out. I mean, they're kind of tight, but usually nothing horrible. I will go over and see what I got that might make it a little easier to do this with. All right, be right back. Okay, we're back. I got a few tools. I got a weird little pick. It's the only one I can find. Got a small pair of vice grips. If I ever get hold of it, I can grab it with them. And a small Phillips screwdriver with a nice point on it. Hopefully one of these will be able to dislodge this thing. Let's lay it over here and see if we can take it out the other side. I'm going to try to use this as a punch, first of all. I know it's not a hammer, blah, blah, blah. But there we go. That did it. All it took was something to get in there and grab hold of it. Use the real, well, maybe we can't. Let's try it a little further then. Let's use the vice grips. That's what I brought them for. Don't need to be that tight, of course. Problem I'm having, I got my glasses on. Unfortunately, I can't see well out of them. I know it's terrible, isn't it? Alright, I've got it almost have it. There we go. That got it out. And that thing was in there tight. Either means there's a lot of corrosion or I think it was just a really tight fit. I've never seen one fit that tight before. That came out a little stiff, so I'm thinking there's some corrosion down here inside where the needle fits. We need to clean that out, clean these off, especially they're kind of corroded. I try to drain all the fuel out of these when I park them. I let them run till the carburetors go dry. Take this emulsion tube out too if we can. There we go. And I just do that just to give it an opportunity to, so you don't get all the junk from the fuel, all that nasty, we call it, the ethanol that gets in it. Now the biggest problem I have right now is I don't have any carburetor cleaner. Got brake cleaner, so I'm going to use that. It just looks like there's just a bunch of gunk up in there. I'm going to go get some Q-tips, cotton swabs they call them, and use those to clean this out. So be right back again. What are we doing here? Still good. Still good. Okay, great. Back to it. All right, here we are. We got some Q-tips. And let's just get our handy dandy Super Tech brake cleaner down these holes. I'm out of view. I'm out of view. I'll do this over here. Let's see. This ain't great, but it's the best I can do at the moment. There you go. Those. See, it's coming out where it's supposed to. Yeah, okay. Patches just seem clean. Alright. I'm probably all over the place with this shit. Don't know how some of these guys that do this all the time manage it. Man, this is a pain. Woo, this is crazy stuff. Trying to play this camera. You got no idea if you're not doing this. Not bitching. Well, yeah, a little bit. Alright, so we got the needle run through there. Let's run some. Run that through there, nice clean. Clean that out. Now we can see through that. That's the emulsion tube. Yeah, I'm not pulling this thing completely apart. It's just been in here. Been sitting for a little while. Everything gunked up a tiny bit. I had it running a couple of weeks ago and just riding around the neighborhood. It worked pretty good. I wasn't having any trouble out of it. What is that? Still seeing something down in here. Oh, let's see what we got. This is something I saw, Musty One do. He takes a Q-tip and puts it in a power drill, like so. Of course, he usually does it the right way the first time, so he doesn't get it goofy. Puts a little cleaner on it, gets it in there, and then takes the Q-tip, puts it in the hole. I can run around in there for a few seconds, and look at all the crap you get off of there. Damn. Alright, there's that one. Flip this baby over and use the other end. If we possibly can. Yep. Oh man, it's pretty nasty on that. So let's not. Grab us a fresh one. You know what I'm going to do? Just to kind of save me on these. Let's cut this shit in half. That's not going to do it. Of course, I don't bring a knife with me. Of course not. Why would I have a knife? Here we go. So let's just bust these out. So we got half a Q-tip. That way I can use both ends of it. Again, spray some stuff on it. Let's try the next hole down. Next hole down. Not too bad. I'm still seeing crap down that hole there, though. I don't know if you can see it or not. You look right down. Let's see. Probably can't see it. Right down this hole here, there's a bunch of. There you go. Maybe you can see it right there. It's right at the end. There's something down in there. That's what I got to figure out. Again, I don't know what that is. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Use the tube here. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so let's put this back in. Make sure it's there. Now let's get us a Q-tip in the another Q-tip in the drill bit. And let's see if we can clean out this spot for the and that should have done that. Make it a little bit easier. Next thing we got to clean out is, man, this idle jet. It's horrible. Now I don't know what I'm going to use for this. I'm going to spray it in some carb cleaner or some brake cleaner. Guys, make sure you don't point your eyes down to this. Should be wearing some fucking chemical resistant gloves, in all honesty, but I forgot to grab them. See the way that flew back? That hit you in the eyes, you're in trouble. You're just in for it. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Still, although I see fluid going through this thing, I still can't see through it. I am not getting a view through it at all, although I should. I don't know. That's weird. That is just odd. Now, let's try this again. Yes, I do have my glasses on. Alright, comes through that end. Okay, so little holes on the side. Just check and see what's coming through those. It is. I'm just not sure why I can't see through it. Almost like there's a blockage or something. But if there were, it wouldn't have been passing liquid. That's weird. This is weird. Let me get a piece of wire. See if I can pick anything out of it. Be right back. Over here, I guess. Okay. All right, we're back. Went to the actual shed and found cotton swabs in a bag. Just this kind of thing from the last time I cleaned carburetors. And also got a nice thin piece of wire. Same thing, cleaning out carburetors. So let me get this. Let's get this jet. Actually, it is. It feels like there's something there as far as I can get it. It's only going about halfway. It's like whatever's right here in the middle, right down here, between these threads and the shiny area there. There's some kind of blockage. Watch. I can go in about that far. And the other end I can go in about that far. Well, about the same spot. It's like there's something right there just keeping this from going any further. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. All right, I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to just clean these off. I'm going to go ahead and clean this needle and float off, get that ready. And I've got the original carburetors in here that came on the bike, EPA approved and all that kind of good crap. And I think I'm going to go and pull the idle circuit out of them, out of one of those, and see if it's the same. It's blocked up. You see what I'm doing here? I'm sorry. I need to turn you a little bit here. I'm putting this carburetor back together. I just where'd it go? Put the needle just hung it on its point there and drop it down. And I can't see, so I'm having a really hard time getting it in the proper hole. It's awful tight. Put the pin back in. Man, this thing is in there. I'll tell you. What the hell? In case you missed that, I missed the float completely. I'm shoving this in here. This is one of the reasons I haven't made a video in a long time. I got so frustrated working on stuff because my vision's so bad. At least for close-up work like this, we're doing a lot of this stuff. My vision's so bad, gets extremely frustrating. I got a feeling this is still going to be bouncing around. I guess the reason my vision's so bad, they got my glasses so I can read and all that kind of good stuff. But it blurs things up when I'm up close to them trying to see things like this. I can see fine without them, but I need to wear some glasses. Protect my eyeballs. It's just not working right. There's just something about this thing, the way it's working, just not sitting with me right. Towel here. Alright. Ain't like this is a big piece. Okay, that's moving a lot freer now. What is that shaft? Yeah, that should work too. That's fine. That's fine. Am I putting this in right? Ooh. I know somebody's probably hollering at me, looking back on this, going, "Hey man, we just watched you pull that out, and it's backwards, upside down, or just completely wrong." And you're probably right. Yeah, I can see it now. Let me flip it over. I know I keep rambling, but there we go. That's got that. But you'll see what I'm doing. Let me blow back up. Where are we here? Let's move you over so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, got that. I'm holding the floats up, in case none of you haven't done this before, and squirting fluid in it. Nothing's coming out the bottom. Lower it down, which is what would happen if there was as fuel goes out, it drops down, opens up the thing, and we got it coming out. All right, so that's fixed. No longer stuck. Excellent. Now let's put the jets back in. Oh, I'm going to check on this jet first. We can put the main jet back in though. I want to hose that out one more time. Excellent. Good job. And it just screws in the top. Be right back. Okay, back, and we got one of the original carburetors on. I don't know what this was. This is a Chinese Kian knockoff or something. But anyway, it has the same setup. So let me pull this house jet out of here. Let me get it over here, you guys can see. I hate watching a video and somebody's working on something. I can't see what the hell they're doing. Now see, this one I can see a little hole through it. I can see a little bit of a hole through it. Yeah. Nice, nice flow. The same as this one. Okay, I'm starting to see it in here. Okay, so we're good. We're good with this one. Kind of short, I can barely see it, but there's a little pinhole down at the very bottom that shows the opening. So we'll put that in, and again, you guys can't see what the hell I'm doing. I apologize. That help? We need to come up this way. We need to come up that way. No, all right. There we go. All right, let me put that in here. Nice and tight. All good. Rubber O-ring still good. How's this looking? This is looking a little cruddy. Well, not too bad. Nothing's in it, no powder or anything. It just looks weird. I mean, a little goop in there. Let's hose it out. Like this. Wipe it around. Just generally just making sure there's nothing in there. Gets sucked into the carb. That's gone now. Okay. Now let's put this back together. Make sure you do it the right way. See, the cutout here is for this area. Right there. This area here. The cutout that goes on it. Flip it over, drops right down. Bloop, bloop. Screw on one side. Screw on the other side. You see them, I hope. I'll tell you one thing. The bowl's not fitting on here straight. Got a little problem. It's not fitting on here right. For some reason. Not sure why, but for some reason it's not fitting on here right. This little piece here needs to go up in this little spot in there. There's a little hole there. It's got to do it. For some reason it doesn't want to go. And I don't know what it is. So let's get out one of our handy dandy toothpicks. Feels really gummy. Tarry like. So obviously there's something amiss here. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm missing a gasket. I made one or something. But there didn't seem to be one in here. Oh yeah, this is really nasty. Oh, this is the overflow. Anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is just not good. Not bad, I mean. I forgot about this. Been so long since I did it. Problem with bikes like this, you don't always get a chance to ride them. You don't ride your motorcycles. You tend to go to shit really quick. And unfortunately, we had some hassles with DMV because they decided that some jerk off in Texas, and it moved to Texas from here, when he transferred his motorcycle to Texas, they sent him my title. Don't ask me why. Bikes aren't even close. I'm pretty sure this is about the only one of these in the state. There aren't that many of them in the country. But what you gonna do, right? You know what? I'm wondering if that's not the old one. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm trying to put the old one in on the new thing, because this one's still got a gasket in it. Yeah, I screwed up. This is the bowl I should have been using. It's got an O-ring and everything, so man. Good thing I don't get embarrassed easy, or don't mind being embarrassed easy. I sure do a lot of stupid crap on this channel. I mean, go back and look at my first video when I dropped the motorcycle off the lift. That was a good one. So let's go. Oh, boop, like that. Put this together now. Got some gunk on here. I want to get this one going. It's getting really nice weather here. Springtime showed up early, apparently, here in South Carolina. It's what, the 23rd, 24th of let's see, 22nd was Wednesday. So yeah, 24th of February here in Beaufort, and it's got to be a good high 70s, low 80s. Been this way for the last couple of days. Figure it's going to be this way for the next couple of days. And I want to ride my motorcycles when I go to school. So I'm doing this one because I like to wear all my gear in case I fall down. But I don't have any place to change when I get to the school. So I haven't been riding. I have to wear business casual stuff to go teaching. So I'm getting this one going because I'm not going to fall over on this one. I may still get run over. I still may crash or something like that. But I'm not just going to fall over and slide on the ground. So I'll feel safer wearing regular business casual clothes rather than Kevlar or something like that, because if I get hit by a car, it's going to be the same anyway. The impact is going to hurt me worse than the sliding along the asphalt. So that's why I want to get it going, so I can take advantage of the weather. Anyhow, I'm going to go over here now and put this back on the motorcycle, pull the other carburetor off. And I guess I'll take you guys with me. So hold tight. And we'll get back to it once I get you set up.